use spaghetti and thin spaghetti mix, but you can use any kind of pasta that you have. Now I'm just seasoning my shrimp and crab meat with some lemon juice and Old Bay seasoning. You can use more or less shrimp. You can use lobster instead of crab. Make it your own thing. I'm just gonna season it evenly on both sides. I don't really measure stuff. I just season things until my ancestors tell me to not do that. So yeah. So right here, I'm just dispersing a tablespoon of butter evenly into the pan. And then you're just gonna add the crab meat and the shrimp into the pan and just give it a little twirl because we want it to soak up that butter that we melted. So now that it's heating up a little bit, I'm just gonna add some more salt and pepper evenly across the food, calling on our ancestors again to tell us when to stop. And I'm gonna give it another twirl. So now I'm taking this much butter and I'm gonna put it back into that same pan. It's okay, it's all gonna be together anyway. And I'm just gonna let that melt into the pan. Next, I'm gonna add some onions that I chopped up slightly fine, I guess you could say. And I'm just gonna let it sit there while I get the garlic and add that to the pan. And I'm gonna let those two both cook together in the butter until the onions start to get translucent. You don't want to burn the garlic because it's just gonna throw the whole recipe off. So now I'm just pouring about a cup or maybe a little more of heavy cream into the pan, and then I'm just gonna stir it up so it can mix well with the garlic, onions, and butter that we already previously added. So now that that's all stirred, we're gonna go in with the seasonings. We're gonna use Creole seasoning, salt, pepper, onion powder, and Italian seasoning. And as I said before, just season to your own taste and your own liking. Once you've added your desired amount of seasoning, you're just gonna stir everything all together. As you keep stirring, you'll notice that it'll start to become slightly thicker, and you just want to let it come to a boil. Okay, so once your mixture gets to a boil, we're gonna start adding the cheese. I use Italian mix, but normally I just use Parmesan by itself, but I just had Italian at this time. I'm not going to be adding that much cheese because I don't love cheese, but if you love cheese, add as much cheese as you want to add and start to stir that up. You want to keep stirring it because you don't want any clumps or any of the cheese to get stuck to the bottom of the pan. So at this point, it's really important that you just keep stirring. Now that we have all of that stirred in, I'm going to add my secret ingredient, which is chicken stock, chicken bouillon, chicken flavoring, whatever you consider. But I just use the powder form and season to your liking. This is really important to me. It brings out that flavor, especially when you're doing a shrimp pasta. That like chicken flavoring combined with everything else that we use is just so good. Like, it's a must for me. So now that we added that, we're gonna start stirring. And then we're gonna bring that crab meat and shrimp that we put to the side and start adding that back into the pan. And you already know what we're gonna do next. Again, we're gonna stir. We add and stir, add and stir. So now that we stir, we're about to add our pasta back in. And I'm adding mine in delicately because it's important to me that each noodle gets all of the sauce on it. So I don't want to just throw it in. But that's me personally. You do it however you choose to do it. But this is how I'm going to do it. So this is the final outcome of our shrimp and crab Alfredo. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. Feel free to make it your own. This was just something that I just had sitting around and I just wanted to try out to make my first video. So I hope you enjoy, and there'll be many more. Thank you so much and blessings to you.